Alright, it's time for physical media pickups for the month of November 2021. Starting off with something we don't get to see in many of these pickup videos because I don't find them very often, but we got some VHS, yes. I believe this was off of Facebook in the community groups. Somebody was giving away their VHS for free, so I said, yes, please, give it to me. So we got The Devil's Own here. I mean, none of these titles are going to be super fantastic, and I don't know that there's really any horror, straight up horror, but there is plenty of action. So we've got Patriot Games. That's 2 Harrison Ford movies. Can't go wrong with Roadhouse. Yes, baby. Boom. Frantic. Another Harrison Ford joint. Oh, there was some horror. Hannibal. Which I don't think I have on VHS at the moment, so that's all good. Oh. What Lies Beneath. A first-class thriller. I still consider it kind of a horror. Oh, because everybody had to have this. Robin Hood. Everything I do it for you. Oh, whatever happened to the instincts of Mr. Cuba Jr.? I guess Cuba Gooding Jr. technically, but whatever. Oh, Men in Black with its. I don't know if we can catch it. Can we catch it? Come on, light. No? Alright. Well, it's got a metallic thing going on there. Oh. Yeah. I worked on that movie. I guess I should have a copy of it on VHS, right? Oh, this is a fantastic film. The Ghost and the Darkness. Don't hear enough people talking about this one. Great movie. Great movie. I mean, it got a lot of people loving it when it first came out, but then, you know, it's like people forgot about it. Hamlet? Anybody? Anybody like their Shakespeare? Oh, here's some more horror. Dracula. It's another kind of reason why I picked this up. There was a lot of action films and some horror and thrillers and... okay, I didn't pick it up for Urban Cowboy, but it's Urban Cowboy. I mean, where else are you going to find Urban Cowboy? Tide Domi, What It Takes. There you go. Get some hockey action. Oh, follow that up with Rock'em Sock'em 4. I have to admit, man, the Rock'em Sock'em series, I actually kind of enjoy it because all it is, you know, the people fighting and hitting and stuff, and that's a good portion of what I enjoy about hockey. Star Trek Generations, some sci-fi. Oh, here's a good one. Tombstone. Gotta have that in your collection. Not necessarily on VHS, but you know. Oh. I do not remember this movie. I remember it, but I don't remember what the movie's about. The Insider. Pretty sure I saw it, but maybe I'll catch it again on VHS because I don't think I have it on Blu-ray. Oh, because no VHS collection is complete without a copy of Titanic, which I still don't own on any format because I think when the problem with it, I didn't like it on VHS, took 2 VHSs. When they went to DVD, took 2 DVDs. And I'm not positive, but didn't it take 2 Blu-rays? Whatever. Oh, here we go. A Bronx Tale. Robert De Niro. So some mainstream titles here, but I don't have a problem. Oh, here's Wesley Snipes. Murder at 1600. I think I watched that not too long ago, maybe. Oh, Perfect Murder. Oh, Star Trek First Contact. I'm beginning to think that this may have been a collection mostly from a woman. Legends of the Fall. You know, there's clear, you know, in terms of the action films, there's very specific people who are in these. We got Harrison Ford, again. Then maybe a couple of sci-fi films. This may have been his, you know, Gladiator, though it may have been for her, you never know. But I'm pretty sure he wasn't picking up Aaron Brockovich. Well, maybe he was, but to me that's really a rental, not so much an own. Then we got, to finish it off, LA Confidential. So it's a decent bunch of VHS, all for free. Moving on to the DVDs. From Walmart, I picked up The Spore. Monsters of War. I don't know what the hell that is. Picked this one up. Seemed interesting. It says The Heart of Tarantino something Western. It's The Flood. It sounded interesting. I'm not big on Westerns, but every once in a while I'll pick them up, like Buckskin. And I'm surprised that there are companies who are still just putting out movies on DVD that don't even have a Blu-ray. Then had to pick this up. It's not a real Amityville movie, but it is an Amityville movie because it says Amityville. The Amityville Moon. And then the next bunch of stuff is all things that I purchased from a person I know, longtime acquaintance. Met him actually at a film festival here in Toronto. I believe it was one of the Asian film festivals. And he was getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff from his collection. I was like, hey, what do you got? What are you looking to get rid of? And let me know, and maybe we can strike a deal there. And he was like, okay. And he sent me a list. And I was like, awesome. I'll take it. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So we got The Being here on DVD. It's a Shriek Show release. We got The Dark from Shriek Show. You notice it's still sealed. We got Creatures from the Abyss. It's another Shriek Show release. A lot of them were Shriek Show stuff. The New Barbarians. Now I do believe I have this on Blu-ray now, but actually I had it before I even bought that, but that's fine. 1990 Bronx Warriors. Again, I think most of these have been released by Code Red, maybe. 2019 After the Fall of New York. Again, sealed, eh? SS Experiment Love Camp. I'm pretty sure all of these have been released. SS Girls. This is an exploitation digital release. So I don't even know much about that company at all. I think the other one, SS Experiment Love Camp, was also an SS digital. Then we got SS Camp Women's Hell. Again, another exploitation digital release. And we've got Don't Go in the House. That one's open, but it is another Shriek Show. Lamberto Bava's Delirium. Again, a Shriek Show release. Beyond the Darkness. Die Screaming Marianne. Now, a lot of these I have not seen. Now, I mean, they came out on Shriek Show, which kind of dried up here in Canada. There was one point where I could get them pretty regularly, but then for some reason I just couldn't find them anywhere. So I couldn't get them from a distributor. I couldn't get, at least my distributors. So yeah, I didn't see a lot of them, and I didn't have them on VHS. Frightmare. didn't get a lot of these European stuff here, and in your regular blockbusters and such. The Flesh and Blood Show, another Shriek Show release. So House of Whipcord. Now I believe this has been done through technically Kino Lorber, I guess, via that other company. Yeah. Cop Killers. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Na 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 na. Tenement. Game of Survival. Moving on to some Blu-rays that I picked up from them. Picked up the slasher video release of Cinco de Mayo. Now, I do have, I think, the original DVD release of that before it was put out. I don't know. And I picked up the Arrow video for Eaten Alive, if it will focus. Well, I don't know why it keeps going out of focus here. Hello. There we go. And this is the Arrow release of Ray Harryhausen's Special Effects Titan. Is it Arrow Academy or something like that, I think is who puts this out? I don't know. It's an Arrow video release. So, moving on from that, we've got the Horror Pack. I don't know which one this was, but that's okay. You've probably already seen the video for it. So we got the triple feature of Scar, Terror Trap, and Midnight Movie. I think this may have been the October release. It could have been November, I don't know. The Horror Pack limited edition release of what? Ghosts of Goldfield. And an interesting release I've never seen of Psycho Gorman. From Walmart, picked up the 800. The Emperor's Sword. Raging Fire. Shout Factory release of The Show. Again, not focusing. What's going on? There we go. So, I think this may be, I don't know, it's from the mind of Alan Moore, so fantasy type thing. I'm surprised it doesn't have a slipcover, but it's okay. And then also picked up RWBY Volume 8. Apparently it includes some art cards. Then, here's where it comes in. This one might be a long one because, yes, my Scream Factory's whatchamacallit sale came in, so we got the collector's edition of 1984 without slip because I think I have the slip for it already. The Doctors and the Devils. Island of Terror. Exterminators of the Year 3000. Firestarter Collector's Edition. Again, I think I have the slipcover for that one already. Ghost House of Witchery. I already have this, but mine has the hole punched out of the UPC, so pick that up to replace it. The Guardian. God, I don't think I've watched this movie since it came out, maybe, or 1990, yeah, probably when it came out. The Legacy. Come on, focus. Here we go, yeah. It's so weird that the focus on this is going out, considering it's like, should be right here, should be the focal point. Something I've been wanting to get since it was first announced, and I've literally been held off. Metal Storm, The Destruction of Jared Sin in 3D. This is, I believe, one of the only, maybe the only, technically, I guess you'd call it Full Moon 3D movies. Well, it's not Full Moon, it's Empire Pictures. We got Nightmares. Nosferatu the Vampire. Session 9. I do believe this is also a replacement. I don't know. I guess that's how you say this movie? I don't know. Right? It is what it is. Let's move this over here. Start another pile over here. Maybe we should do this. So it's not on the lip. There we go. Picked up the Universal Horror Collection, Volume 6. Windows. I don't know that I've ever seen this film. Probably. Oh, it's from 1980. I would have thought it was earlier, but whatever. You'll like my mother. Zombie High. Again, I think this is another one where I'm fixing something. I think I have it already, but I think maybe it's damaged or something. I don't know. After Midnight. That's a movie I haven't seen in forever. Another one here. I think I saw this one on television. Attack of the Puppet People. Don't know that I've ever seen The Boy Who Cried Werewolf, so it should be fun. Maybe I have seen it. I don't know. I have seen this one, though. Nomads. Halloween 3 Collector's Edition. Again, I believe I have the slipcover for that, as well as this one. The Howling Collector's Edition. I saw what you did and I know who you are. Love this movie when it came out. Shocker. But of course I was a big fan of Nightmare on Elm Street, so it made sense that a movie that was essentially just Nightmare on Elm Street done slightly differently, I would like that too. The Burning. Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever seen this movie, so that's going to be corrected. Probably 31 Days of Horror this year, or next year, I guess, technically. Dreamscape. I haven't seen this movie in forever. Got it with slipcover there. And then finally, The Funhouse. I don't know if I have the slipcover or not for that one. Moving on to the last of the stuff I picked up. This stuff is from one of the only local places that sells physical media now and then. Where I picked up Moonshine, Meat Market Mayhem, a Trauma release. I don't have very much Trauma on Blu-ray at all. And then from the MVD Classics, we got Golden Temple Amazons, which is cool. And then I picked up, because it was Christmas, it was cheap, why not? It's Christmas, the Absolutely Essential 3 CD collection. So you got that price, $10 for 3 CDs, and look at all of those songs. So that's a good one to put on when, it's Christmas time. And then because I, spent a certain amount, I was going to pick up a couple more jazz CDs there, but I don't think he even charged me for these. So I got Jazz in the Charts 11 and 18. Is that going to focus? Focus. There we go. And there you go. That is all the physical media for the month of November 2021. And yes, I do realize this has gone on for a little bit, but it's not as long as some of the videos I make. Anyways, let me know what you thought of any of these. Did I miss anything? Probably, because I didn't really get a lot of current releases, did I? No. No, I didn't. Most of it was all older releases. So, I probably did miss some stuff. What came out in November that I need to get? Let me know down below. Love to hear from you. You know, down there. Click that, I think the like thing's over there. Or subscribe. You know all that stuff that they say. You do it, and I'll love you for it forever. With an out of focus thumb. Anyways, thanks for watching. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.